How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Roar. We're here with another Black Gryph0n song. I've loved all their stuff related to the Amazing Digital Circus, but this one, Ragatha song Smile, features Amanda Hufford. It's going to be great. I'm excited. Let's just jump into it.
You don't need to be happy to smile. Just smile. Maybe the happiness will come later.
Ooh, I mean, that's a sentiment that I think is absolutely paramount to who Ragatha is, right? Because obviously there's plenty of times where she doesn't feel like smiling. She doesn't feel positive, but she does it anyway. I meant to talk about this in another video, but I think that's one of the things I love most about Black Gryph0n's writing, or whoever does the writing for these songs. The way they're able to encapsulate something about the characters so well, even if some of those attitudes deviate course from the writing of the show, but it carries that same sentiment that we've seen of them, and then write a song about that is just beautiful. So
out there, it's not much better than in here. It's really not so bad 'cause we have a little family. But do they really like me?
So, of course, she's going to look over at Jax and be like, do they really like me? And for someone like Ragatha to not think about how obviously Pomni, Zubul, Gangle, Kinger, all those folks like her, but she considers it such a bad thing if the person, if one person doesn't like her. I think that also does speak volumes to what her home life was like. If you are constantly worried about the consequences of someone not liking you, like if you're in an abusive situation, that can carry into even friendships where you're just constantly like, oh man, if they don't like me, then they're going to get mad at me. And what does that mean? Well, that's your brain has that old wiring of safety. Well, I'm not going to be able to be safe if I'm not sure that everybody likes me. I've been in situations like that before. It's not fun. But yeah, very, very interesting inner monologue for her to have.
A little family, but do they really like me? I can't sleep tonight. This is killing me. I still hear her voice. It's a part of me screaming.
Oh, the mom.
In my mind.
You know what's crazy about that too? I mean, this is me taking things a little further in my own observations, but putting your hands up against a wall, I don't know. I mean, this didn't happen to me, but some discipline avenues, putting your hands up on a wall for getting a whooping, bracing yourself for the switch or the belt or something like that. I mean, sure, she's kind of rolling around and, it's showing her being in anguish, but for her to have her hands on the wall, it's almost like, especially when she was talking about, like, I could still hear her voice, here she is over in a corner. Yeah.
In my mind.
Hold your head up high, good girls don't cry. Keep your secrets deep inside. Don't
Hey.
try to fight it. They'll hate you if you whine. You
Ugh.
don't fight, don't scream, don't cry.
Don't forget to smile.
Oh, come on, man. I'm pausing. I don't care. It's my channel. Get off if you don't like this. First of all, I swear that was the same dancing that I saw in Jester, where everyone's dancing and stuff. But as a big EDM fan, the fact that they're going with kind of the mellow, like darker sound for the breakdown, come on, man. It would have been cool if it's one thing if it was like, Gangle's song. We get this really positive, upbeat thing. But for us to keep that negative tone of like, smile, that note, that's a minor note if I'm not mistaken, da 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 da. And then that's what we're keeping with the mood of the beat and everything. Come on, man. That's so good. That's so dope. And similarly to Gangle, she's just kind of here vibing out. She's doing what she has to in order to keep herself positive. Woo! Woo!
Don't forget to smile.
Bust a move, girl.
Don't forget to smile.
Dude. You even see the gray in the background, like...
I guess it's kind of fitting that I look like the way she treated me. Black eye or just a purple button. I think I'll keep that one to myself.
Ooh, see again, good writing. The fact, God dang it, excuse me, the fact that she hasn't talked about that. Sure, people could argue, hey, we don't know everything that's happened every single day in the circus, but the fact it's never been brought up in the show. It could be something that she kept to herself. Like, yeah, I also do like that interpretation that, I mean, if you've ever been hit in the eye, I've been hit before, it turns black and blue, it turns this purplish color. The fact that that's the interpretation of what the button is, I kind of like that better. And that seems a little more, not too crazy compared to, when we saw her getting knifed and everything, that it was a knife that went into her eye. And she didn't even respond, right? The idea that it was just, it's kind of more symbolic of getting bopped in the face. That seems a little bit more relatable. I kind of like that avenue better. I like that interpretation. Because then regardless, the idea of her being like, I'll keep it to myself, I'm not going to tell anyone about it. That's another thing about people pleasing. You never want to share anything. There's certain things about you that you're like, yeah, I'll tell anybody about XYZ, but I'm not going to let anyone know A, B, and C. Some people think, on the internet, obviously there's a lot of stuff that you don't share about yourself. And of course, I understand that. I'm in my 30s. I get that. But there's a lot of stuff even offline that most people don't know about me. Even some of my close friends, I just don't share stuff with them because I don't know. It feels like the longer you compound a lot of those things, the more potential it can feel like. It's overwhelming if you ever share it with people, even though for some of us, for most of us, getting the opportunity to just uncork that dam and be able to get all of that out, that's healing enough as it is. The other person doesn't even have to always understand it. It's just giving someone a space to be like, hey, just talk it out,
The purple button, I think I'll keep that one to myself. It will be alright someday I'll be free. I won't have to fight if I just repeat. I don't forget to smile.
So even then, she's kind of abstracting a little bit. Yep. The facade is falling apart. Ooh. I like that. Oh, I don't like that. Yo. Dude. What is all this? Dude. That little snippet there is one of the things I love about these guys. Dude, just allowing some interpretation of what happens when we fall apart. And of course we have these little artsy things. I know I think this was this has been what is it? Well, it's called the Infinite Cube, I think. But I've seen this like animated before. It's supposed to be an optical illusion where you're constantly walking up the stairs, yet you're going around in a circle and you're not going any higher. But that also fits so much of the crazy sort of pseudo artsy stuff that the circus has in it. I think I saw this with like a Blender animation or something. I think that's what it's referencing. But yeah, just all these little things like, things getting packed up, like Zubul and everything. The rows of these people, fall in line, don't challenge anything. And then Jax is just being there to just be there. But yeah, oh my gosh. Love that breakdown. That was so cool. I just want to listen to that one more time. Yeah, and that final sentiment of waiting for when the time is right, then I'll be free from my own mind. I'll be out of this space. The unfortunate thing with a lot of, mental struggles like that is it's not about, oh, if I remove myself from the situation, then that fixes everything. Because the thing about trauma is even when you're removed from the bad situation, you can still carry a lot with you. So you have to handle that as well. But man, this was dope. This was so stylistically just perfect. It was so, so, so cool. I would love to interview these guys and talk about their process because I looked into it. I went back in the archives with Black Gryph0n's earliest stuff. He was one of those guys back in like the Friendship is Magic like fandom days, like him and the Living Tombstone and people like that. And I just sat there like, that's where I've heard that name before. He has been around for a while. I would love to pick his brain on this stuff. This is so, so, so cool. But you guys tell me your thoughts in the comments. Please go to the link in the description and support these guys. I don't even know which one of these I like best. I can't even figure it out. Black Gryph0n's too good. And that's all I gotta say.